What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we just finally found a brand new case. Oh, it could be a little old, depending on how Walmart's in my area got these. But here it is, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Case K. Alright, so we finally just found Case K of the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and this case has been... I don't know. I honestly did not know anything about this case. It kind of came out of nowhere, and there's only really 3 trucks on it. So, Case K, it is so hard to try to make these cases in order right now, because obviously, not just with Hot Wheels, but Spin Master too. I mean, I don't know what's going on. There's just... nothing is getting shipments in. It is just absolutely crazy. Like last year we saw it with Spin Master, but this year we're seeing it with a lot of things, and I don't know why. So I don't know when this video will get released, but as of filming, it is currently November 2nd. So I highly doubt this case came out. Like, I would say this case probably should have been released around, maybe, I don't know, late October, maybe early October, somewhere in that time frame. But these are the newest trucks I found in stores by me, and it's Case K. So here it is. On the back here, we got a couple trucks. We only have 7 trucks, which is kind of odd, and I think there might be a reason to that. So anyway, we got Piran-AHHHH, which is black this time. We have a Nitro Nuggets truck, which is Roger Dodger. We have basically Hot Wheels one of their new castings for this year, which is the food truck, which is Chum and Get It. I love that name. And then we start the history of repeats. So last year we saw Steer Clue with the white tires like this. Then we have Midwest Madness. Now, Midwest Madness, I haven't found this truck. So that's the only truck that I'm kind of missing on this case. And then we have Loco Punk with the NeonShockers, I believe, and that truck was actually in one of the first cases of this year. And then we have that awesome, beautiful Mega Wrex. That is hands down my favorite looking Mega Wrex. That thing is awesome, and I believe that was also in one of the first cases of this year as well. Now, I'm going to rank these trucks in order from my least favorite to my favorite, but however, there is an issue with this case. So Case K has 7 trucks, and usually Hot Wheels trucks have 8 trucks in them. So one interesting fact with this is when I went to Walmart and I was going for the cases, and I don't know if this is a legit part of the case, but when these trucks were getting basically released out, there was one truck there that was in that case, and for some reason it's not on the back, and here it is. So Darth Vader, this was released last year. I'm gonna guess it's in Case K. I'm not 100% sure, and as you can tell, it is truck number 63 out of 75. And I ended up getting 2 of them because I thought it was a chase piece or a treasure hunt. And usually the trucks that aren't on the back of the card art, or there'd be one and it'd be painted different, like how Snake Bites green, and then, you know, the throwback is the 1991 version. I thought this would be a treasure hunt piece, and it's actually not. And for some reason, Darth Vader is the only truck with a full card art that doesn't show a case. So very interesting. I'm going to put this in Case K. So if anyone wants to correct me on that or is curious, it's here. I don't know where it should be, but I feel like it should be Case K. But now let's move on to my least favorite truck in this case. Alright, so my least favorite truck in this case, it's going to be kind of a... I guess kind of an issue because I kind of don't have it. So we're going to use the back of the card art right here for Nitro Nuggets, and it's going to be Midwest Madness. Now, the reason why this truck is so low is because basically it's on the Bigfoot casting, but I'm going to use this Midwest, or this Pure Muscle, to basically demonstrate it. It's basically the same paint job, and we've seen that truck once before, earlier this year. I just don't have it with me right now, but it's basically in this same paint job as... Let me try to get the light a little better here. Try to get basically that same paint job. You know, it's just green, and it's on the Bigfoot casting. So that's the reason why that truck's so low, and for some reason it was not in stores. I've opened 3 boxes of that Case K truck, trucks, and that truck was not in those cases. So I don't know, very interesting. Case K is kind of curious, but if I had to rank that one last, it's definitely going last. And the next truck coming in at number 7 is going to be none other than truck number 67 out of 75 for 2021. I almost said 2002. Wow. And that's going to be none other than Steer Clear. So this truck, I actually opened it out of the package because I didn't think I had it yet, and it turns out this truck was made last year, and I ended up finding 2. But yeah, that's the reason why this truck sits so low. It's basically the same exact copy, cut and paste from the truck from 2020, and that's really it. We saw it last year. This truck did have a 124 scale last year as well, and I believe this truck did come out around the same time. Other than that, there's really nothing different. I mean, Steer Clear, we haven't seen it a lot this year. We did see it with the Roaring Rumbles, you know, the creatures, that one, and we saw it maybe once or twice after that. But I do like Steer Clear. I like the casting. However, this truck is just a copy and paste from 2020, and in this case, there's a lot of trucks that I gotta make over. And coming in at number 6, I hate to do it because it's a brand new theme for this year, but we're gonna have to go with Mr. Loco Punk. So Loco Punk, this truck was from one of the earlier cases. It had to be maybe the second or first case of this year, and it was definitely the first or second NeonShockers truck, and it looked cool for the time. It looked really cool. If you go back and watch my video, I'm pretty sure I did rank it pretty high, and I did like it. The main thing that's going against this truck in this case is the fact that we're seeing it again, and it's also in a case that's pretty much a majority of these trucks are new themes and new paint jobs and stuff. This one, we did see it new for this year earlier in the year, and it was great and everything, but of course as time moves on, to see it basically just copy and paste it again, it's going to have to bring down the value of it. I do like Loco Punk. We didn't really see it that much this year. I think... No, we didn't even get the playset with it. I'm thinking of a couple of years ago, the Big Air one. But, no, we really didn't see Loco Punk that much this year, actually. I don't even think we saw a different release other than this one. I could be wrong on that, but Loco Punk, definitely a cool-looking truck. I like the neon. I love those. I think that was one of the Hot Wheels' brightest points for 2021. But, you know, I don't like seeing it again. Especially in a case where there's a lot of new trucks. And the truck cracking the top 5 out of Case K is none other than the one that mysteriously might be in Case K, might not be, and that's none other than Darth Vader. So Darth Vader, this truck, I really thought it was a treasure hunt. It was hard for me to not get this because I was like, yo, it's a treasure hunt, I gotta get it. Boom, this card art looks amazing. For some reason, he gets his whole, like, card, I don't know why, but this truck is sadly a pure copy and paste from last year. There's actually nothing different with the truck from last year, and this one is actually the one from 2020, and this one is the one from 2021, and there's actually nothing different. There's nothing different at all. I thought it would be a little different, but it's not. But, hey, it's okay, I guess. Now, me personally, I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I've only watched the movie like once when I was little. But, you know, Darth Vader, I do like the connection. I do like how Hot Wheels made the truck. And I like the casting. The casting's pretty cool. But the disadvantage to something like this is when you have a casting like this, it becomes, you can only use it in so many ways. And I'm curious to know what else they can do with it. But this is truck number 63 out of 75, and it's also, what's the name, Darth Vader, truck type character, strength powered by the dark side, crash attack is the lightsaber strike. So, pretty unique, pretty cool truck, and I don't know, I want to see them do something different with it, but I don't know, maybe soon, maybe one day, but who knows, maybe a Stormtrooper truck, that'd be kind of cool. So before I bring out truck number 4, and I'm going to bring out truck number 4 right now, because this is kind of interesting and I just noticed this. So on top of Darth Vader here, you can see 4YJF44. That is actually the case number. So that's pretty interesting. I did not notice that before. I just noticed it like 2 seconds ago, which is interesting. And I'm going to bring out another truck that I think should be number 4, at least in my book. And remember that 4YJF44? Well, it's right there on him as well, so I guess that's how they mark their cases. But here it is, truck number 4, none other than Nitro Nuggets. So, obviously this truck is on the Roger Dodger casting. this truck was probably the hardest one to find in this case, besides Midwest Madness, because I can't find that one. But this is truck number 5 out of 6 for Fast Foodie, and kind of interesting take. So here you go with Hot Wheels, at least one of their most famous castings with Roger Dodger, and basically a brand new truck, you know, Nitro Nuggets. I'm liking it. I'm liking the orange. I'm liking the chicken head, and that's really all. So, like, I feel like every time they make a Roger Dodger casting, the truck always has flames on it. Somehow, some way, there's always flames involved. And I do like the angry chicken head. That's pretty cool. He's up on the roof as well. I like that. I like the tailgate. I mean, all said and done, pretty nice truck. It reminds me of, I think the movie's called Stroker Ace. If you guys ever watched that movie in like the late 80s or early 90s with Burt Reynolds, it reminds me of the chicken car that he would drive. If you guys, for some reason, it just reminds me of that. But pretty cool. I like it. And this is also truck number 65 out of 75. And on the back here, the name of the truck is Nitro Nuggets. The truck type is muscle. And the stripe is hot off the grill. And the crash attack is flew with the coupe. Or, oh my god, flew the coupe. Yeah, I think I said that right. Pretty cool, pretty nice. I've only seen this truck once, but I like it. I like the orange, and it really sends me like Stroker Ace vibes. I don't know why. Now let's move on to my top favorite 3 trucks. So this was pretty tough because these trucks, we did see one of these trucks already that's left, and I hate ranking trucks that we already seen, but honestly, this is the only reason why this truck sits at number 3, and it is none other than Mega Wrex. So this Mega Wrex, hands down, I honestly think this is the best looking Mega Wrex. I love the color palette, I love the teal, I love the blue, I love the purple. We did see this, I believe, in the beginning of the year. I can't remember what case off the bat, but this is truck number 68 out of 75, and it was so weird in the beginning of the year seeing this truck get released, and it being number 68. I remember thinking, wow, like, what? But this is also a truck that's in real life, too. So, even though the whole thing with the coronavirus, it is very cool to see that they made Mega Wrex in person, and it's a real-life monster truck now, and it is awesome that it came straight from this die-cast truck, and this die-cast truck was out before the real truck even was made in public in the show. So that's pretty cool. And the reason why this thing's so high on this list is because I really like it. I really like the color palette. I really like the way this truck looks. I think all the colors just flow so nice with it, and I honestly do believe this is the best looking Mega Wrex that we've seen. It's just the colors, just everything with it is awesome, and I'm so happy that Hot Wheels and Monster Trucks Live made this Mega Wrex into the Mega Wrex, the real life truck. It is just so cool, and I think this truck might even be in the top 10 of the 2021 Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. It's just the color palette really makes this truck. So now we got 2 trucks left, and they both deal with fish. Very interesting. So here comes none other than the truck number 2 on this list, and the reason why this truck gets put up higher than Mega Wrex is because of its tires. Now, this is actually really funny. I had no idea about this. So, the truck number 64 out of 75, Piran-AHHHH, it's a Twisted Treads. Now, I did not realize this had different tires on it. I did not realize that until I actually came in here and started looking at it and looking at the trucks, and I was like, hey, those tires look a little skinny. And it's pretty cool because the tires are skinny, and they're the mud tires, or the mega truck tires. And I did not realize that. I mean, I thought it was just a normal Piranha truck, black and red, and that was it. But since the tires are like that, I gotta put it up higher than Mega Wrex, just because it's a little different, and it actually pulls off, you know, the color palette on this thing is amazing. I love that black and white, the blackout paint. I love the red. I mean, this hands down is probably my favorite Piranha truck that we had, even though we only had one, and it was green and orange. But this thing looks really nice, really mean, and it kind of threw me off because when I was in the store, I was like, oh, okay, you know, you can't really see, you know, the tires on the side. They both kind of look the same. So, like, I couldn't really tell. But anyway, the Piranha, is a truck type creature. Its strength is razor sharp, and the crash attack is the feeding frenzy. Now, a lot of people might be, you know, kind of bitter on the casting itself, but this actually pulls off. It looks really well put together, this one, and the color palette really makes it. I really think this one looks a lot better than the first version of the truck we got that was green and orange, and you know, those tread tires, that's really funny on there, and it should make for a lot of people who want to make customs too with this truck. However, this case is already out of stores. I can't find it anymore, but yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. Definitely number 2. I love black and red. Alright guys, and here it is, the best truck in Case K for 2021. It's none other than a brand new concept and a brand new casting for this year for Hot Wheels, and it's none other than Chum and Get It. And this truck I actually do have out. So the reason why this truck is number 1 for a couple reasons. It's a brand new casting. We've seen it a couple times. We saw it with, I believe, Nacho Madness, and we saw it as a blue truck. I can't remember the name of the blue truck in the double pack, but we saw it there. So it's the 3rd time we're seeing this casting, but I like it. I like the colors of it. This thing looks very, kind of beachy, like something you would see in, like, the beach area, like Miami. You know, it's pretty cool looking. I like the color palette. I like the detailing on it, and I really, really love this little feature on this casting where you can pop the door open and it reveals a fish taco. That is so awesome. I really love that. And, you know, next year, Hot Wheels basically came out and said trucks are going to have hubcaps or rims or something like that. And I can't wait to see what they do. I love these little added features of like a food truck. I really, really love that. That is awesome. And the detailing on this thing, so obviously we have some type of angry fish. It kind of reminds me of like a barracuda or something like that. And it's just something with the color palette, like this tealish bluish color with that chum pink and that orange. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, it just fits like a whole theme with it. And it's really nice looking. I mean, the casting itself ain't that bad. It's nice. I really do like this one. I think this one might, you know what, hands down, this one probably is the best truck out of Case K. And as you see the rest of the trucks here, besides Darth Vader, you know, I don't know why Darth Vader's not there. They should at least put it on the case. But let's read it. So the name of the truck is Chum and Get It. The truck type is City. The strength is the flying fish, and the crash attack is hook, line, and sinker. That's awesome. And I love how they put this here on the back of the package as well. It tells you that the door opens, which I didn't even realize that they put that on the package. So that's pretty cool. And they actually have the rendering of the fish taco in the truck. That is awesome. I did not see that before. But pretty cool nonetheless. I like it. I think it looks pretty sick. And does it have the FY? Yep, FYJ44. And it's also truck number 4 out of 6 for the super fueled. Which is weird because you would think that would be like fast foody. Interesting. But yeah, Case K. Pretty cool, pretty unique. Lots of cool looking trucks. And yeah. So that's going to wrap it up for Case K, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys found this case. This case kind of came out of nowhere. There's been a huge dry spell, basically, with monster trucks and basically any type of toys in, I guess, the tri-state area. I mean, it could happen to anybody, but over here, it's been quite the struggle to find anything. I'm trying to find anything to put out content to you guys, but, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for Case K. Let me know in the comments if you guys found this case, if you guys are going to get this case, if you guys like the trucks in this case. I mean, I really like that Mega Wrex. That thing is hands down pretty cool. But let me know what one you like. Maybe you like Darth Vader. Maybe you guys don't even know Darth Vader's in the case because it doesn't show it. Or maybe you were like me and you thought Darth Vader was a treasure hunt truck, which who knows. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video very shortly. And hopefully we can find all the Hot Wheels monster trucks this year. I mean, there's a couple more cases to go, but hopefully they all make it into stores by me. Hopefully, maybe. But with that being said, I shall see you guys in another video very shortly.